Michigan or Pennsylvania?
Okay. Hi. Are you going to do the intro now that you're back?
Oh, you've been doing good.
Hi. We're back. He's back.
I'm back.
He made it out of California for the first time.
I was cleared to fly for the first time in 6 months.
6 months. He has not escaped California. So he made it to the one Outlaws race out there in Bakersfield.
Because we could drive, yes.
Because they could drive up. So all of Richard and Norma and the Iskydarians came up to that one.
And my beautiful wife Lindsay
and
was there.
Lindsay made it, and then Richard and Norma's daughter made it up there, and her son. So we had the whole ISKY clan up there. Yeah. And then they sent me to Virginia by myself. Yes. I had no one.
Well, and other races you went to. You went to Pro Mod races.
Oh my gosh, yeah, we've done. Well, yeah, but that was before. But I've been on like a 2-month stint of not being home. So, and I don't get to end it because after this we're going to sick summer.
Yeah, Meg and I are doing our annual NPK SPR now. Outlaw race in Ohio, and then drive to Illinois for 6 summers.
I have never been to Ohio with him before. He keeps claiming.
Oh, that's right. I drove and I picked you up in Chicago.
We did Bowling Green last year. We drove from Bowling Green up to there. He doesn't.
It was Bowling Green. That was further.
Yeah, it was about the same.
Oh, so we drove from Bowling Green to Ohio. That's right.
Yep. So we're back.
It was a storm too, but anyway.
It was, and it's possibly storming here.
We're starting to feel raindrops here.
We didn't know if it was gonna actually happen, but we're here. We have people running in small tire. We have people running in big tire. We have people running in little Gangsters.
Yes.
7.0. So we're gonna try and attempt to capture all of that.
We got Billy and Tommy.
Billy and Tommy are out here because they're from Ohio. I think they're from around this area.
Yeah, they're close. Their house.
Yeah.
A couple years ago, I went to their house and everything, and it was only like.
So we're at National Trails Raceway, and I think that this is their home track.
Yeah.
So they're here, which I assume that means Bill is here, or maybe Bill will be here. So we'll catch up with him at some point. We have all of our normal Outlaws out here. And then we have a lot of them actually running in small tire because they have all their small tire cars for the race next weekend, which we won't be at, sadly, but we'll get to see some of them here. But yeah, so into the video.
Yes.
Before we ramble for 10 minutes.
For coming out here on a Friday, we appreciate you spending your time. Hello, I see you waving up there. Hello. Thank you so much for coming out here. As you can see, we have a group of racers here on the starting line. I'll kind of describe what's going to happen tonight. First of all, we have several classes tonight. First and foremost, we have our small tire class. We have 7.0. We also have our class that's called Little Gangsters. That is a 530 index class, a very popular class if you haven't heard about it. And then we have a class that's called Beat the Champ. I'm sure you're wondering what is Beat the Champ. Well, I'm going to describe it to you. So Beat the Champ, basically that class is $10,000 to win tonight. And what it's going to be is we have our 3 champs from previous seasons of NPK and the Outlaw race. We have, I'll go over our 3 champs real quick. First is Mr. Ryan Martin. Where you at? Ryan Martin. Hello. That's our champ, yeah. Then we have another champ here, Mr. Motor. And then we have our soda champ, Ty Kelly.
Nobody's seen it. It's a myth. I don't want to lie to them. It's a myth. No, it is.
So, you have those 3 champs, and then you see that we have a whole bunch of other racers standing here. So these other racers, what they're going to do, we've got to get them down to just 5. 5 racers to go up against the 3 champs. It's going to be an 8-car field for the $10,000. But before we get there, the rest of the cars here are drivers that we call the challengers. They're going to have to race down and figure out who is going to race the champs. So,
I don't
Alright, so my challengers have their chips. Let's go to the panel real quick. We're on my number 1. Who has the number 1 chip? Black Bowman. You're racing Nate Saylor.
That's a damn shame right there. Anybody mad about this?
All right, number 2. Number 2. Disco Dean. Going against Mr. Mendez. All right. Disco Dean versus Mr. Mendez there. Number 3. Number 3. Scott Taylor. Hey, Cole. Oh, man. Welcome back, Clay. Number 4. Number 4. Speedo Cheeto versus Chris Rankin. All right. Number 5. Number 5. Brad Edwards versus Paige Coughlin. Uh-oh, Brad. You're racing the winner from the last event. No pressure. No pressure. All right. Number 6. Tim Brown. Tim Brown versus Cole Ted. Number 7. Oh, Jeff Lutz. Chevy Reed. Jeff Lutz, Chevy Reed. Which means, who has the last chip? Jerry Butter. You got the ball. Alright. So again, those pairs that we just did is for the challenger. This is a qualifying round. Again, they got to get down to just 5 cars to go up against the 3 champs. That makes an 8-car field for the first round of the champs. Alright, so that's been decided. We're now going to move to the portion of our program where
What's up, guys? We're out here at National Trail Raceway. We're running the Corvette today in 7.0 Index, and we'll be running the truck in 5.30. Don't really have much expectations. We just want to get out here and enter as many classes as we can, have some fun. So we'll see how she does. It runs a little bit faster than 650, or 7.0, so I'm gonna have to slow it down a good bit. But we'll see.
You see how far it's out of the wheel?
Okay, so that was a lot to digest because that was just a lot of rounds, a lot of different classes all in one. But let's go over Beat the Champs first. So that was their qualifier round, which means that the people that win this actually then get to draw a chip to see if they race one of the champs in round 1 of Beat the Champs. So out of Mike Bowman and Nate Saylor, Mike Bowman actually got that one.
And that was a good fast round.
Yeah, that was
a
good
good
one.
race.
Disco Dean, who is Team ISKY, had Dave Mendez, who is one of the newer guys, and Dean had a good run on that one. He got the win. Scott Taylor the race with Clay Cole, so Clay hasn't been out this season, but this is his first one out, and Scott got that one.
Good race too.
It was a good race. I don't actually know who got it, but Clay Redley.
Clay Redley.
Yeah, so regardless,
fast,
but that was 2 good passes. Carson Baker had Chris Rankin. Chris got that one.
Carson Baker went right to the wall and he got out of it. Saved it just in
They
time.
just got that car fixed too, like this last week.
Yeah, so he was driving that sucker and he did a good job there.
That was rough, but B-Rad had Paige Coughlin, and Paige actually won Beat the Champs last weekend in Virginia, and B-Rad got that one.
B-Rad had a good run.
That was really cool. That
He's
was
out here
run.
with the whole family. So
yeah, his whole family's out here, so it's not just him and his son this time. It's all of them out here. But Tim Brown, who is another new guy, had Cole Pez. Cole got that one. Cole actually, I was surprised how good the car looks because he had like catastrophic failure last week.
Something came off though, I thought. A blower belt maybe or something?
On his?
Yeah, because they were walking the lane to check it, so
Maybe.
we'll have to check
Maybe.
it.
I don't know. I'm just surprised they made it here, honestly. They weren't sure. Jeff Lutz had Chevy Reeves. Jeff got that one for Team ISKY, and then Jerry Bird actually got a bye.
He got lucky, and he ran his best pass like in the last 2 years, it felt like.
On a bye, of course.
That car is dialed. It went straight.
Yeah.
It was fast.
That looked really good.
They got their car dialed and taking some time off to get it dialed in.
Not only did Jerry get the bye, he is racing in the little Gangsters class. So Cole Pez has a partner. His name's Cody Sanders. Is that correct?
I think so.
Cody Sanders Cattle Company. So he offered for Jerry to run in a Vega for the little Gangsters class here and then at Bowling Green. So Jerry actually got the win in that one against Aiden. So that is Murder Nova's son.
The problem was on that one is Aiden, the car bounced back out of the beams.
Yes.
So it was just like a tiny little, it lit the beam and then rocked back out.
Yes.
So that was unlucky
and they figured out a few cars after them that it wasn't the right tree, right?
It wasn't the pro tree.
Yeah, it wasn't a pro tree. It was something else. So that was all sorts of things with that. They switched it over about 3 cars in, I think.
But since Aiden had a red light, they didn't rerun it.
Yeah, so Aiden didn't get that one, but Jerry did. So Jerry's having some good luck. And then also for Team ISKY, Tommy got it, his win.
Tommy got
and then Billy got a win. And then sadly, Jeffrey Lutz did not get a win. I don't know what was going on with his car. All sorts of some of them was very wrong there.
And that's a fast car.
Yeah, so that sucked for him, but okay, that shut me off because like you guys have seen, I ramble a lot, and he's here, so I ramble more. But it's raining now, so they just made it through that. Kai and all of them had a good test pass on their big tire cars. We went through all of the other stuff, and now it's raining. So TBD.
Well, it says 95% chance between now and 10, so I think this might be it for the night, unfortunately.
So if there's more, we will continue this and put it in a video that you guys will see. If not, this is gonna go. We'll roll into tomorrow and see what happens, but we'll let you know.
All right, thanks guys. Good to be back.
Good for you to be back, I think. I don't know. I think I'm more productive when he's not here.
Like and subscribe if you just want her to do them alone.
Leave a comment, actually. Let us know. Let's do a poll.
Yeah, let's do a poll.
You can be
both
here.
of us or just Meg alone?
Both of us.
I wonder who they're gonna pick.
No. I want both of us.
Oh.
Just me or just you.
Oh no, they don't want just me.
I don't think you guys would see a pass that like clearly.
Yeah, but mine would be all like my favorite beef jerky, my favorite cheese crackers, my favorite Lorna Doone snacks.
Oh, wow, they just keep coming. Okay, anyway. Hey, you can get these stickers still. Alex's website, go get one.
I'm playing.
Okay, anyways, we'll let you know about the rain.
All right.
Not Mike Bowman is not. Here's a good one. Let's listen to this one. Okay, ISKY if Cole Pez has ran his mouth anymore.
I was kind of waiting.
Your buddy with that?
It's just like a big. Hey, look, let's be honest. That Cole is young. He's Cody's on the golf cart.
If you won't pay Kyle's call, I'm going to take mine.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a no. That's a no.
I don't give a fuck. We got to finish that race.
Oh, we'll do that race.
I'm talking about like call out all the trailer and finish it up.
If we lose,
Round one.
that's a terrible move. No, but you're a top 5 car. I'll pass. I'll happily pass. I like my points position.
Nah, it's not really.
I like my points.
We moved.
So, hey, I went to the record. You're 9-3. Nobody else is even close. Everybody else is like 7-3.
Statistics don't lie.
Yeah,
We're going to do it here.
I read. I know how to read.
All right, we're going to go ahead and do our qualifying chip draw here. We got our 8 winners standing down here under the tower. Not getting rained on. Smart guys. We're going to go ahead and draw chips. There will be 5 spots. There's 8 chips, so 5 spots. So 3 of you are not going to be able to continue. So, there you go. You never know. We might change it up. It might be 6, 7, 8 that get the race today. Or it could be 1, 2, and 3 don't get the race today. I don't know.
Who decides
I
that?
might decide it. We don't know.
Don't wait till you see what chip I got before you do it. Say if I draw 4, I'm safe.
Yeah. That's right.
Mathematics.
We'll go.
Hey, Jeff, you read this?
We'll go. Listen, we're going to go. We'll do it normal. All right. 6, 7, 8 are out.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, Jerry. I saw your tip.
What kind of chance me and Kai got? 'Cause I noticed it. Oh, Scott's in there too.
I want it back.
I stole somebody's
Oh, so bucket got me.
So, our 3 drivers that did not get the lucky chip will be Jeff Lutz, Disco Dean, and Scott Taylor. So that means the drivers that will be participating are Brad Edwards, Mike Bowman, Cole Pez, Chris Franklin, and Jerry Rose. Congratulations. So those 5 drivers will be participating.
Good job.
All right, champs, come here and draw. If y'all, I'm gonna look at y'all tips. One of your draw
I mean, I get it a lot too. So I get it twice a day.
Right now, what we got now is our challengers who call their
You have to
chips.
run when you fucking mind.
Figure out who we're gonna race. There you go.
Bowman's fucking.
All right, my number 1, this is racing time. It's going to be Jerry Bird versus Ty Kelly, first pair of the Beat Champ first round. Right, number 2. It's going to be Ryan Martin versus Cole Pez, second pair. Number 3 will be Murnova versus Mike Bowman, which means.
Oh, they have blue and red lanes in there?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And the 4th and final pair will be Brad Edwards versus Chris Franklin. So there we go. That will be our parents for Beat Champs. All right, y'all. What you do is go back to the car, turn around, or whatever you want to do. You know what? Sit back.
saying that.
Oh, no.
You or them?
You're about to be banned from doing this.
Hey, Don.
2 minutes.
Okay, it stopped raining.
Yes, we got some runs in finally.
Yeah, so beat the champs round 1. We had ISKY and ISKY, Jerry Bird and Kai Kelly. Kai got that one. Ryan Martin, Cole Pez. Ryan got that one. Sean Ellington versus Mike Bowman. Mike Bowman got that one.
And that was a close one because Sean stayed it all the way.
And Bowman was
he
up
knocked the
against
sign
wall,
down.
wasn't he?
Yeah, he knocked the sign down at the end of the
Yeah,
track.
so that one was a bit
But
much.
no damage really.
And then B-Rad versus Chris Rankin, and B-Rad got that one.
B-Rad's
so
going on, yeah.
That was pretty cool. So they did that, and
Did
we
the
got
chip draw.
the pairings for round 2, which is Ryan Martin versus Mike Bowman, and then B-Rad versus Kai Kelly.
So we got 3 out of 4 Team ISKY guys in there. So we got B-Rad, Ryan, and Kai. So
yeah, so
hopefully.
we'll see.
But Mike Bowman's a California guy. He's very fast. Always been running good.
Yeah.
So he's pretty good too.
And then for small tire, we really don't know what happened there. We kind of need to
small
find
tire.
out.
So in the semi, it was Jimmy Dale against.
No.
Who
See,
was it?
he's not keeping up. That's Little Gangsters.
Oh, small tire. We don't know.
There are so many.
They ran it. We had no idea.
If you saw Kai race Scott, and Scott's win light came on, but Kai definitely was car links on him, and we think it's because he was too raised.
The run before that, didn't Daddy Dave hit the cone down there? So I think we think something was screwed up. Not a
so
line
we
run.
think, because Scott said he didn't win, and then Kai never went up there to race that one. So we missed the semis. Actually, I don't even know who's in them.
Yeah.
I don't think any of our people are
Maybe
left.
Tony McKinney was still in it.
Yes,
I saw his Nova up there.
Maybe, that makes sense.
But that
But
was
none
all.
of our people were in it because they raced each other, and I don't know what happened with that. I don't know if Kai was using this as a test.
Yeah, so was Scott.
So I don't know if maybe they were like, all right, we're done, and we're focusing on the big tire car. Maybe that's why. We'll find out. And then Little Gangsters, we had ISKY, Tommy and Billy ran each other. And
In the semis.
In the semis. Tommy got that one, and then Jimmy Dale ran, I don't know who. We'll have to...
The Mustang, I forget the name.
Yeah, I don't
Mustang.
know. It was on the screen. So, and Jimmy Dale got that one. So it'll be Jimmy Dale versus Tommy.
So essentially, it's an all ISKY team final in the Little Gangsters because we
Pretty
do
much.
help out Jimmy Dale.
And
Actually, for the first ones, kind of helped after Nitrous Express.
Oh, yeah.
We met him out in the street races and helped him out.
Yeah. But,
So yeah.
yeah. And right now, Scott is in front of us, pulling out Little Goldie. So they might be finishing the Beat the Champs race from Formoso.
From Bakersfield, they got canceled because of Kayla's crash there.
Yeah, so they might...
They're gonna run it tonight. It looks like if
Maybe.
the rain holds off.
Yeah, that's TBD. He's at least gonna run Cole because
Yeah.
Kai made it to the finals, and it was still a Cole and Scott needed to run.
Cole and
so.
Scott. So the winner of Cole and Scott will take out Kai in the final if we can get there before it rains.
So maybe we'll see that too. But right now we are waiting for Big Tire semifinals to go up. So we'll see that.
Coming up.
See you soon. Can you explain what just happened?
That was what they call a race, pedal fist. But Scott has all the experience in the world.
Okay, we're back.
We're back.
That was, what just happened?
It was very interesting. So Mike Bowman took out Team ISKY's Ryan Martin. Close, but Bowman was crazy
okay, so
on the
that's
tree.
what happened. But that was beat the champ semifinals.
Yeah, beat the champ semis.
Yeah, so Mike Bowman did take out Ryan.
He's been quick on the tree all day long, up on the tree against everybody. That's made a difference because Ryan had a good pass.
Yeah, and then Kai raced B-Rad, and Kai won that one.
And Kai won that one, but B-Rad was hauling.
B-Rad was hauling.
B-Rad is running pretty good. I'd say he's in the top 6 cars, maybe.
Yeah.
He's pretty fast.
So that was, either way, that would have been ISKY. So Kai got that one. And then Cole Pez and Scott did end up finishing their semifinal round from California, like you're talking about.
From Bakersfield, yeah, the first race of the year.
We really, something happened there.
Where?
On that path.
Oh yeah, Cole was all over the place, but he stayed in it. And Scott was looking great, and then all of a sudden at the end, he was all over the place.
Yeah, and
but Scott pulled out the win.
So now, what time is it?
Right now, it is 11:20.
11:20. I guess the curfew's probably midnight here.
The curfew's midnight.
Midnight. So what I just heard Bruce just say, which we had, Scott's not back yet. I heard him say they can't get the right lane cleaned up in time for them to make curfew. So they're done for the night.
Because they would need 45 minutes between rounds anyway to cool off and everything.
So that means that we haven't finished out the Beat the Champ from here. I don't think they'll finish the Beat the Champ from California if it's Kai and... I guess maybe that'll depend on tomorrow?
Yeah, because Kai's in the final of this.
Yeah.
And then Kai is also in the final of the first Beat the Champ.
Yeah.
So he's not going to run back-to-back. And then we have eliminations tomorrow for the real race, which is the Outlaw 32 race. So,
moral of it is, they can't finish those out yet. We'll have to see what their plan is with that. And then also Little Gangsters can't finish. So I think for them that means that Tommy and Jimmy Dale will just split, because that's what they've been.
Tommy and Jimmy Dale split.
That's what they've been doing when they can't finish the Little Gangsters.
Because there's another race tomorrow for them.
Yeah, because they restart. So
yeah,
we shall see. But Scott's back, so maybe we can check in with him, and then we will come back. And
we'll let you know what happens with Scott.
Yeah. So see you in a second.
No good too. The rod's sticking out of it.
Well, if I can get to it, there we go.
No good operator.
Todd's having fun. What's your review? What happened?
Sucks. This part's letting go was 20 passes. Normally you train them out at 35 or so. But I mean, the only good thing is it might have happened in the first round tomorrow. So it doesn't really affect points.
That was my logic.
I agree.
He used my logic on that one.
So that's a good thing.
Yeah. But now you're gonna leave and go to bed.
I'm gonna leave, check my emails.
You're gonna go to bed.
It's the weekend tomorrow, so I don't have to answer emails in the morning. So
I'm gonna stay here and edit a video.
You're gonna stay here and edit a video.
Oh, and I got the news. Kai was disqualified.
Why was Kai disqualified?
Because he waited on Scott, and they said that they had to be up there before Daddy Dave. So the fact that he waited, they disqualified both of them.
Disqualified both from a small tire?
Yes.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yes.
All of a sudden they have rules. I thought
it wasn't boosted. It was some guy named Frank.
Frank who?
Frank from the track.
Oh, from the track.
Yes. Yeah. So that's what happened there, to answer that small tire question.
So that's what happened.
Yeah. So tell the video back.
All right. So we're protesting small tire now because of this arbitrary rule.
Frank.
And it's Daddy Dave's fault. So.
I don't know if it's his fault, but we're just gonna,
We'll go with that.
It's Frank's fault.
Frank's fault.
How do you feel, Scott?
I know.
Hey, could be worse.
Could have been the first round.
That's what I said.
When I went through the 8th mile, I said, "Oh, I'm on fire!" So the fire went out.
Yeah.
So Scott's happy because I'm telling you, fire damage is terrible. It just kept lighting and going out, and going out. The wind was forcing all the oil up on the header, so it kept lighting and going out.
Yeah,
it was going like, woof, and then it would go out, and it would go woof. And I'm like, oh, we're on fire. So I coasted all the way down to where the fire guys are at, so they'd be close to
is
them.
that what you did?
Yeah.
I'm just happy you beat Colpez, right?
Hey, that's final number 5 out of 3 weekends.
It's pretty good.
Hey, I just hope the other motor runs as good as little motor there.
Little Goldie Motor 1.
Yeah. Goldie Motor 1 was a champ, son.
It was running.
We'll see if the next motor.
So you
runs
got
as
a long
good.
night tonight, huh? All night.
Maybe not too bad.
Yeah.
4 hours probably.
4 hours.
Cleaning all the oil is gonna take longer.
So
than,
it's like 4 a.m., 5 a.m.
Probably so.
Yeah.
Long night for sure.
Oh, I'll be thinking of it when I lay down tonight.
There you go. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, buddy.
Well, you know, these hands, they got to stay good for that engineering stuff.
Oh, well, look, I got some lubrication on mine too. It's called oil.
Yeah. This is baby oil.
You don't think that's good for the skin?
Yeah.
Lord. Okay, Tom, good night.
All right, so midnight, they got a long night ahead of them, sadly, but they'll be ready for the first round tomorrow.
We gotta figure out.